So finding a comfortable seat on your blanket, perhaps cross-legged or one or both legs stretched out in front of you, or sitting on your heels, whatever feels best for you. And once you're there, close your eyes. And begin to tune in to the invitation of the pause, of the moment of stillness that is in between each exhale and inhale. As you begin to deepen your breath, sinking into stillness, body, mind, and spirit, except for the flow of the breath. Letting this invitation of winter allow us to get a little more still, a little more quiet, and pause, aware of what our intuition might be sharing with us, planting seeds for what needs to change in the coming solar year. So a few breaths here, really tuning into maybe elongating the pause in between the inhale and exhale. More breath here, noticing the stillness you can cultivate or your resistance to the stillness. Lovely, and then bringing your hands to your heart center, keeping your eyes closed, bowing your head to your heart. The wisdom that resides in your heart, connecting head, hands, and heart. May they work together to serve your highest good. And gently opening the eyes, lifting the head. Bringing the hands out from your chest. And open the hands out in front of you like you're offering something, and then roll the bottoms of the palms across each other. Then scooping in, roll the backs of the hands against each other, and then scooping out again. So we're just going to do a little warm up for the wrists and the elbows. Keeping the breath flowing with these rotations. And then we'll go back the other way, so bringing the hands in and then offering out. You might notice one wrist is more flexible or less flexible. My right wrist is much less flexible as I use my right hand for lots of things, and I don't use my left hand for. One more circle here. And then and shaking out the hands. Lovely. Let's switch the cross of the legs. And bringing your arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Looking up. Exhale, float the arms out and down, looking down. Inhale, float the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, out and down, looking down. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale, twisting to the right. Lengthening the spine as you twist from your navel. Letting this come all the way up your spine, and then you look out over the right shoulder. Deep breath. And with your next inhale, keep the left hand where it is, lifting the right arm up, and then pull against that left arm, leaning over to the left, reaching through the right side body. Breathing here. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring the right hand down to the left knee, center the body, hands on opposite legs. Inhale, pulling forward, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding the spine, pulling back against the arms. Again, inhale, pulling forward, lifting heart and gaze. Exhale, rounding back. One more time. And then inhale, lifting the arms, keep the elbows crossed and hinge the elbows so they hook each other. And you can bring the hands either back to back or left fingertips to right palm. And deep breaths here, dropping the elbows down towards the chest, lifting the spine nice and tall. And if you'd like to go a little further, you can lift the elbows up off the chest. Gaze up, but keep the shoulders sliding down the back, getting a nice stretch through the shoulders, especially the right shoulder right now. One more inhale. And as you exhale, release the arms, opening them out beside you like big wings of a winter bird. And then exhale, bring your hands in, cross right arm on top of left, and give yourself a hug, gratitude for this life gift journey. Inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, left arm on top of right. This time, give yourself a hug. And then lifting your arms back up to the sky. Exhale, twisting left. Inhale, back to center, lifting the arms up. Exhale, twisting right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting left, and this time we'll stay here, lengthening the spine, rotating into your twist from your belly button, and letting that twist come up through the spine, and then the head looks out over the shoulder. Deep breaths. With your next inhale, lift your left arm up and then lean over to the right, pulling against the right arm. Maybe looking up, lengthening more through that left arm. Nice side body stretch here. One more inhale. And as you exhale, drop your left hand to your right knee, centering the body, arms crossed in front of you. Inhale, pull the heart forward, lift the gaze. Exhale, round back, pull against the arms. Inhale, forward. Exhale, rounding back. One more time. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, lifting the arms up, lengthening the spine. Keep the elbows hinged as you bend the elbows, and the hands can either come back to back or right fingertips to left palm. Dropping shoulders down the back, lifting the spine nice and tall. Keep the elbows to the chest at first. And take some breaths here, just letting those shoulders relax and open. And then if you'd like to go further, you can lift the elbows up, but keep the shoulders down. And look up if that is available to you, and breathe to whatever sensation you feel in the shoulders this time, maybe a little more intense in the left shoulder. One more inhale. And as you exhale, open your arms wide to the sides like a big bird. And exhale, left arm on top of right. Give yourself a hug. Deep breath of gratitude. Inhale, open the arms wide to the stillness. Insights of winter. Exhale, right arm on top of left. Give yourself a hug. Moment to pause and notice. Then inhale, lifting the arms up to the sky. And exhale, wrist circles, float your arms out and down. Nice. And from here, we're going to stretch the legs out in front of us, bouncing out the knees, rolling the feet around. Nice. Then squeezing the legs in against each other and flexing the feet back towards the body. Lengthen the spine really nice and tall. Feel yourself in this powerful L shape. L for love. Strongly standing or sitting for love. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale, hinging forward from the hips. And then rounding the spine, melting your hands towards the floor. And the body moving towards the legs. Take a breath here. Inhale. Lifting the arms back up. You can keep a little bend in your knees. Lean back, engage the core, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinging just from the hips at first, and then rounding the spine. See if you can go a little further this time. Take a breath in this forward fold. And inhale, lifting back up. One more time, leaning back, lengthening. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips. Keep the spine straight as long as you can, and then round it. Melting towards the ground. See if you can go a little further this time. Deep breaths. And with your next inhale, coming back up, lengthen, up and exhale, wrist circles, float your arms out and down. Nice, bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing your body, feet to the floor, and let the knees drop side to side. So both knees to the right, both knees to the left. Just massaging out the low back and hips a little bit more. Lovely. And then bringing the feet a little wider than hip width apart, and we're gonna come forward. So we're gonna come into a squat. And if that's not available to you, you can either just come up, make your way to standing, however that works for you to get there, or you can come to a high squat, placing your hands on your knees. So first of all, you can just rock forward if that's available to you, bringing your hands together and lengthening the spine. If that's not available to you, you can come up a little higher, hands to the knees. And if that still doesn't work for you, just come up to standing and bring your hands to your heart. So finding a little squatting action here, connecting to the root, connecting to the earth as a balance to all the shifting, moving pieces in the world, and just connecting to the grounding earth. If you're in any version of a squat, with your next inhale, press strongly into your feet and lift up to the sky, reaching the arms all the way up. And then exhale, float the arms out and down. Nice. So we're gonna keep the feet a little wider than hip width apart and do a little standing flow here with some balancing. So if you'd like to move towards a wall or something you can hold onto for balance, that is welcome as well. But we're gonna start with a little flow here. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, interlacing the hands above the head except for the index fingers. Squeeze in with the upper arms against the ears, soft knees here. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right, and this time we're going to draw a big circle. Try to keep your head between your arms as you come all the way around. Come up to the left, and then we'll go back the other way. Go to the left side, bend to the left, and then draw a big circle. And come up to center and exhale. Wrist circles. Float your arms out and down. Finding a focal point on the floor in front of you, bringing your hands to your hips, shifting your weight over into your right leg. And we're going to lift the left leg up and circle the ankle. So the joints are really, circle the foot to massage out the ankle. The joints are really important to tend to this time of year. Let's go back the other way, because they tend to get dry, and popping that vata energy of air and space coming into our joints and our bodies, and we need to tend to them so we're not getting that permanently in our bodies. Shifting to the other side, left leg balancing, lifting right up and circling the right foot. And going back the other way. And then placing the foot down, again relaxing the eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, interlacing the hands above the head except for the index fingers making a little steeple there, squeezing in on the head, exhaling, and then take another inhale. And exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right, this time drawing a big circle. Oops. And coming back up. And then going back the other way to the left. And coming up, exhale, wrist circles, float your arms out and down. Placing the hands on the hips, we're going to shift the weight over into the right foot again, finding a focal point on the floor in front of you, lifting that left knee up, and we're going to begin to circle from the knee like we're stirring a big pot with our leg, the lower leg, and then going back the other way. And then releasing the left leg down, and we'll shift sides. So balancing on your left foot, lifting the right knee up, and begin to stir the pot. And then going back the other way. And then releasing that leg down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And releasing the hands, index fingers pointing up. Squeeze the upper ears with the upper ears, upper arms against the ears. Take an inhale. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right, and then draw your big circle. Coming up, and then going back the other way. Nice, and then exhale, wrist circles, float your arms out. Nice. Bringing your legs into a wide straddle, as wide as feels comfortable for you, having the feet parallel to the top and the bottom of the mat. So we're going to interlace the hands behind the back, soft knees. Inhale, lifting through the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and exhale, folding forward. Taking several deep breaths here. One more inhale, and then as you exhale, release the arms down to the floor and walk the hands out in front of you. So you're in like a really wide straddle down dog. Stretching out through the arms and the shoulders and the legs. Then walking the hands in and shifting your weight over to the right as far as you can go. Inhale back to center, exhale, shift to left. Back to center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, and then reach back through your legs, reaching back behind. Maybe the head even comes to the floor. And with your next inhale, coming forward again. We're going to heel toe the feet in together, nice bend in the knees, and come back to that little squat, whatever version of a squat you did earlier, or maybe a different version, maybe you're a little more warmed up. Taking a couple breaths here. And then coming back to sit on your blanket for just a moment, or however you would like to sit. You can choose your own seat. We're just going to do a little breath work to finish before we come down to the mat. So we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing, some nice balancing of the hemispheres of the brain, of the solar and lunar channels. So if you already have the alternate nostril breathing practice, go ahead and begin. If you'd like some instruction, we're going to take your dominant hand and fold down your index finger and middle finger, or you can place them on your third eye, whichever you prefer. And then you're going to bring your thumb and your ring finger to your nostrils. Pinkies are extended for elegance. The yogis knew about all of that. So pressing in with your thumb, take an inhale. And then press in with your ring finger, release the thumb, exhale out that nostril. And then stay here, inhale through the thumb side again. Press in with the thumb, then release out the ring finger side. Inhale, ring finger. Press in, release, thumb, exhale. So you get this pattern, you're going to switch when the breath is held in. So you're going to exhale, inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, switch, but make it nice and slow. We'll just take a minute or so here to do some alternate nostril breathing. See if you can extend the exhale. The next time you breathe out your right nostril, release your hand. And just sit for a moment with your eyes closed and notice again the wisdom and the pause. Maybe how you feel now as opposed to when we started our practice. As you're ready, gently and slowly, maybe keeping your eyes closed the whole time, make your way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. And letting the knees come away from each other, reach through the inside of the knees, grab onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for happy baby pose. Rock a little side to side here. If there's any poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back. Setting yourself up well. You need props or a different position. And taking a few breaths just to feel yourself let go of all effort. rest here in this winter's pause. Back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. And wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Mary Oliver to wash over you. This is a poem called White Eyes. In winter, all the singing is in the tops of the trees, where the wind bird, with its white eyes, shoves and pushes among the branches. Like any of us, he wants to go to sleep, but he's restless. He has an idea, and slowly it unfolds from under his beating wings, as long as he stays awake. But his big, round music, after all, is too breathy to last. So it's over. In the pine crown, he makes his nest. He's done all he can. I don't know the name of this bird. I can only imagine his glittering beak tucked into a white wing, while the clouds, which he has summoned from the north, which he has taught to be mild and silent, thicken and begin to fall into the world below like stars, or the feathers of some unimaginable bird that loves us, that is asleep now and silent, that has turned itself into snow. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.